Everything is serious. You know, everything is hilarious. The world is crazy. And you're only going to survive if you're crazy too. Only the insane ones are going to survive. All the rest are going to go to a nut house. But you know, look at human behavior. You know, I love to talk about what I think is the most incredible human behavior, elevator behavior. You know, have you ever seen people, including ourselves, in an elevator? You know, they walk in and they turn around this way. Whoever told you to do that? And then you sit there and you're really uncomfortable because you don't dare touch anybody, you know. So if you touch someone, someone may scream. And the only thing left to do is everybody sitting there counting the numbers. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You know, I just love to get in an elevator and turn straight on and say hi. You know, and then they get to the 6th floor, the door opens and everybody leaves. There's a cuckoo man in the elevator. But you know, I once heard that all saints are transcendental clowns. And that's true. I mean, make people laugh. You laugh. If you need to have something to laugh about, just look at yourself. You're hilarious. And then, you know, compromise. You know, we really forget. We go around acting as if the world was made for us. And boy, do we get mad when everything doesn't go just exactly as we planned it. Next time, notice that. You know, you walk in and there's a line somewhere. And you say, I hate this set of lines. Well, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't kill those people. So get in line and have fun. Gads, lady, you have the most beautiful hair. Or look in the basket in that line in the market and say, boy, you could have a good dinner. You got a place for me? Heaven knows you may meet the man of your dreams. But we want everything to go our way. And we've forgotten that this is a world where you really find happiness when you learn to give a little and take a little. And you know, I learned that in a wonderful way. I love fall leaves. Those of you who know me and my work and my books, I'm always talking about fall leaves. It's a very significant time in my life, and I love the fall when all the leaves burst. And so I'm one of those that when the leaves fall, I don't rake them up. Well, that just annoyed the hell out of my neighbors. Because here's what you'll have to imagine my house. Here's the two neighbors. Clean, 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 clean. And then here's Leo's house, dirty, 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 dirty. And that's how they saw it, you know. And so I thought, well, it's wonderful. It's my house, my yard. And I used to have a seminar where I always had my students to my house, and we would sit there on the floor and we'd talk about all these things and changing the world and making the world a better place, etc. There was a knock on the door. It was my two nice neighbors, and they are nice. And they said, you know, Leo, I wish you'd clean the leaves. You know, I said, I didn't know you didn't like the leaves, or I would have cleaned them. I tell you, I really would have. I'll do it right away, you know. And they said, well, that's all right. No, I will. And so I walked back in the living room, and all my students were furious. Cop out! Why didn't you tell them to mind their own business? It's your yard. You know, and using Mama's best technique, I said, shut up! Get out there and pick up those leaves. Put them in a bucket. Bring them in and dump them on the living room floor. They can't yet tell me I can't do that. They thought I was kidding. You know what the leaves are? Oh, yes, I do. We went out and got them. We brought them in, dumped them on the living room floor, and sat on and had the best seminar we ever had. I kept them there for weeks. You know, I had my leaves, and my neighbors had their clean, clean, clean. And everybody won just by a tiny bit of compromise. And then let's empathize. Let's recognize that everybody, if we got to know them, would have something to teach us that we would better understand them with. Give them a chance. Learn to listen. Learn to appreciate. And then I think the final thing I'd like to share with you is being thankful. I mean, what a pity that we have so much and we so seldom say thank you. One of my assignments was for the kids to go home and say to their mothers, Mom, thanks a lot. We lost more mothers that way. But you know, I had a Buddhist teacher that had the most wonderful thing that he used to, after our exercises where we were talking about philosophy, we'd all stand up. He said, "Now let us rise and be thankful. For if we didn't find the answer to all of the world's problems today, at least we found a few. And even if we didn't find a few, at least we didn't get sick. And if we did get sick, at least we didn't die. So let's be thankful." I love that. I've been so thankful for my life. To me, life has been a continual celebration. And I've seen my life and all the wonder in it as God's gift to me. And how I've lived it and shared it and enhanced it is my gift to God. And I've strived really in my lifetime to make it a perfect gift. And if I've failed, at least God knows I've tried. Thank you for sharing this time with me.